Voltage multipliers. Voltage multipliers are the circuits which are used to get the output voltage which is multiplied by some value. That value may be 2, 3 or 4. That means if your input voltage, say Vin is equal to Vm sin omega t, and the peak value of this waveform is Vm, then the output voltage will be, or maybe twice Vm, thrice Vm, or 4 times of Vm as per the requirement. If it is twice Vm, then the circuit is called as voltage doubler. If it is thrice Vm, then the circuit is called as voltage tripler. If it is 4 times Vm, then the circuit is called as quadrupler. Here we will study 3 circuits. The first one is half wave voltage doubler. The second one will be full wave voltage doubler, and the third circuit is called as voltage tripler and quadrupler. Let's start with half wave voltage doubler. Half wave voltage doubler is used to get the output which is twice of the peak value of the input. The input signal here is Vin. Vin is equal to Vm sin omega t. It is a sinusoidal signal having peak voltage Vm. This Vin is applied here in the circuit. There are 2 capacitors in the circuit and 2 diodes, C1, C2 and D1 and D2. When this input is applied here and positive half cycle appears, then this terminal will become positive and this terminal will become negative, and these polarities will make this diode forward biased and this diode reverse biased. As we know that forward biased diode behaves as short circuit and a reverse biased diode behaves as open circuit. Therefore, this diode will be shorted and this diode will be opened. In this condition, this capacitor will charged with the peak value of the input signal, which is Vm. You will not get any voltage at the output in this condition, and when the negative cycle or the second half cycle will appear, then the terminals will get the polarities like this. In this condition, this diode will be, as you can see, that this diode will be reverse biased. In the second half cycle, this diode will be reverse biased and this diode will be forward biased. As we know that reverse biased diode once again is open circuit and a forward biased diode behaves as short circuit. So it is open and here we can show it as short circuit. In this condition, this capacitor will be charged up to a value of twice Vm. Why twice Vm? Vm will get from this capacitor which was charged earlier in the previous cycle, and Vm which is coming from the negative cycle of the signal. So in the output we will get twice Vm in the negative half cycle. And once again, when the positive half cycle will come, this capacitor will charged, and here if a resistor or a resistive load is there, then in the cycle this voltage will be dropped in this resistor. So in one cycle we will get the output voltage which is equal to twice Vm, and in the another cycle we will not get the output voltage. That's why it is called as half wave voltage doubler. Thank you.